I've been trying to make a living in comedy, and for those of you that didn't know that, I'll be selling weed in the back of the room. So, yeah, thank you. People applauding weed, man. Fucking degenerates. Yeah, so if you want to see me, come see me at the end of this set, and, we'll discuss it. No, we won't discuss. I'm like, okay. I always wanted to be a comic. I always wanted to be a comedian ever since I was younger. And I remember one night sitting in a club, and I'm watching this comic on stage, and the guy is completely bombing. I mean, this guy is on stage, and he's breaking into the cold sweats. He's starting to stutter his words. He freezes. And as I'm watching this, I'm thinking to myself, I can do that.
We know you can.
Anybody here from Brooklyn? Yeah, Brooklyn in the house. Very good. The reason why I ask is I grew up in Brooklyn, and my mom did this weird thing. In the living room, one wall was completely covered with mirrors. Anybody ever see this? You remember that? One wall completely covered with mirrors. And when you ask her about it, she'd get all excited. She'd be like, it gives the illusion that the house is bigger, and then we added an extra room. You know what I'm talking about, right? And I'd be sitting there thinking, who the fuck is falling for this? I mean, are my parents' friends really that gullible? Is there a guy coming over, sitting in the living room, looking at that mirror saying, hey, there's a guy in that room that looks exactly like me? I don't know. But I'll tell you who would fall for this all the time. My dog, Chauncey. Now, it's true. Chauncey was an 85-pound behemoth of a golden retriever. This was the type of dog that when you came home at night and you stuck your key in the slot, you made a beeline right to your nutsack. And you do that whole PP protection dance, and I'd be like, no Chauncey, no Chauncey. Yes, Chauncey. Yes, a little to the left, Chauncey. Anyway, one night, Chauncey is downstairs, and he hears a noise. Dog comes flying up the stairs, starts running towards the other room, and smacks right into the mirror. Now here's the thing. I can understand the dog trying to get into the other room. I just don't know why he didn't try to avoid hitting the other dog. There are people here that I know, and as though you don't know me, I used to work in a Catholic school. And
Yeah!
That's the product of Catholic education. Yes. Okay. Anywho. If you guys remember, Jesus was kind of like a big deal in Catholic school, right? Wouldn't you say?
Yes.
Kind of got the whole rock star attitude, got the whole rock star treatment. And when you think about it, Jesus was really the world's first rock star. Wouldn't you agree? I mean, look at him. He had the long hair. He had the swimmer's body with the washboard abs. He had that whole Pearl Jam look going on. Even today, Jesus still gets a lot of credit, I mean, if you just watch any NFL game, they'll bring someone over like Eli Manning, and, they'll be interviewing him after the game, and Eli will be, just want to thank Jesus for giving me the credit and giving me the confidence to throw the game-winning touchdown and to win the game. And, you've heard this a million times. We're not breaking any ground here. But the thing is, if Jesus is going to accept credit, shouldn't he also accept blame? I mean, you never see an interview with Eli Manning like, yeah, we were inside the 20. We were about to score the game-winning touchdown. Then Jesus caused me to fumble. Cost us the game. Thanks a lot, Jesus. Yeah, see, I want to share a very cute little story with you. When my son Ryan was 4 years old, I asked him a question. I said, Ryan, if you could be any age other than 4, what would it be? And he said, 5. I said, why 5? He said, well, that's all I know. I said, you wouldn't want to be 18 or 21? He looked at me with this adorable face and said, Dad, why are you being such an asshole? What's with all the fucking questions? God. Anyway, this little cherub of a boy grew up, and he's 10 years old now, and we're thinking about maybe moving out to the suburbs. And I'm a little scared. I'm a little nervous about moving out there. Because, why? Because I'm afraid he's going to turn into one of these suburban teenagers. Have you seen these little assholes? Okay? Suburban teenagers have got to be the dumbest motherfuckers on the planet. In the pecking order of intelligence, the suburban teenager ranks below hillbillies, people with brain injuries, the Kardashians,